So when it comes to starting up anything mechanically for that's been sitting for a long time, there's a lot of systems that we need to check and a lot of things that we need to go through. The first and foremost is always safety first. Using the proper PPE, making sure that everybody knows where you're at and the work that's going to be done. Maybe having a little safety meeting, making sure that all of your interlock or all of your lockout tagout procedures are in place. That's of paramount importance because everybody needs to go home safe at the end of the night. Secondarily to that, you're going to want to check things like your controls for the crusher. Make sure all the wires are wired up, everything's hooked in correctly. All of your interlocks that allow the crusher to start and stop are in proper function. They're working correctly. Nothing's going to start without something else being able to be turned on. All of those things are important. And then after that, your lubrication system. This is the lifeblood of the machine. Lube oil is the most important thing that you can keep in good shape and in good running order on the machine. So you're going to want to do all your checks of your lube system. Make sure your filters are clean. Make sure the oil's clean. Make sure you're using the proper oil. That's of extreme importance, and make sure that all of that's operating correctly. Next, you're going to want to do the same exact thing with your hydraulic systems. These crushers almost all run on hydraulic pressures, and you're going to want to ensure that your fluids are good and all of your connections are properly in place and everything's functioning correctly. And then after that, you're really looking at the mechanical checks. So you're going to want to do physical checks on things like making sure the crushing chamber is empty, free of any debris, free of being impinged. You're going to want to go down and check that your motor connections are good. You probably want to take your belts off and bump the main drive motor so that you can ensure the main drive motors are working in the same direction. All of those things mechanically, you're going to want to walk around and make sure that there's no cracks or dings or leaks and things like that. And once you have all of those checks in place, then you're probably going to be ready to start bumping motors and start running things. But those are the things that I would attack first. If you've been in the business for a long time, you know that this is a very manual process and there's a lot of different places that you have to run around and check and all of these things. And one of the things that's come a long ways in the past, well, probably 10 years, has been the automation packages that come with these machines or that are available for these machines. We at Superior, we offer an automation system that goes with our machines. And what these machines are designed to do is to track all of the critical functions of the machine, all of the ones that we just talked about, and you can see it on one screen right at your fingertip, what's going on with the machine. This is a huge advantage, especially to people who are having things like maintenance budgets slashed and whatnot. This is giving you all of the vital functions of your machine real time, right in front of you at all times. And if there's an issue with any of those, it's sending up a warning flag and saying, hey, we got a problem with our lube pressure. So automation is starting to be used more and more and more, especially in light of the fact that there's fewer and fewer people available to work on these machines like there used to be. So I would say our advantage from Superior is we're able to offer you this package at a very fair and reasonable price because we build it ourselves. There's no third parties involved. A very fair and reasonable price, simple to operate. It's kind of like navigating an iPhone, touchscreen capability. And it gives you that peace of mind. We like to sell it as an insurance package because you know that if this system is in there and it's operating and functioning correctly, that you're going to get a warning sign if something's going wrong with the machine. And that could save you, maybe it just saves you a little bit of downtime, but over time it could save you a lot of money in the long run. So it's a great asset to any rock crusher.